road and hungry for a win against a Western Conference rival. Thus, now it's ended down to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, the Warriors...
Thanks for that, DA. And the Warriors move the ball so quickly. Their team chemistry is off the charts. And a couple of big-time pivots going head-to-head tonight. Doris, looking at the NBA right now. How has that center position evolved on both ends of the floor?
Well, it seems to me that increasingly, unless you're a shot maker from the perimeter, you can't find time on an NBA floor. So certainly they've become more perimeter-oriented. The ability to at least make a mid-range jump shot helps the spacing on the floor. And then obviously on the defensive end, Kevin, the more valuable you are is based on can you switch and pick and roll situations, guard a variety of positions, say 3, 4, 5, and if necessary, in an absolute pickle, can you stay with a guard if you've got to switch a pick and roll between a big and a small.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the court right now for the Spurs. Aldridge is at the 4 with Gasol at the 5. Mills out there at DeRozan. And it's Gay in at the 3. Good on the second free throw.
And really, DeMar DeRozan is a master at what he calls body hunting. That ability to just kind of draw fouls. I think he and James Harden actually are the guys that have really kind of set the tone for how to create those opportunities to get to the line.
Mills dishes to Gay. They set the screen. DeRozan in the corner. Six to shoot. Unloads from 13. The offensive rebound. Yep, it counts.
And really, Gasol just never stops attacking the boards. Just utterly relentless at pounding the glass.
Green with a screen for Thompson. Curry with it. Green, the screen. A shot by Curry, no good. Now, here's DeRozan. Gay kicks to Gasol. Outside DeRozan. And here's Mills from the arc. And Curry pulls it down.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Cousins with a screen for Curry. Pass to Cousins. Durant in the corner. Over Gay. And it's Durant missing. The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Gay against Thompson. The 3 from Mills. Cousins pulls it in. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Outside Curry. From deep three-point range. Curry with another miss.
Well, they're simply having trouble getting their legs underneath them, right? They're just 1 for 5 to start things off.
Mills passes to DeRozan. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, I think when it comes to his post play, having someone in his face almost brings out the best in DeMar DeRozan. His focus becomes even sharper.
Cousins against Gasol. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. Greg, when you watch DeMarcus Cousins play, you can see the beating he takes in the post, can't you?
Yeah, and that's just how it goes with star centers, with the size and activity of Cousins. Just like Shaq in the sense, big bruising centers are hard to officiate. Other players can lay into them and not even make a dent, but anyone else, it would be a foul.
2 shots.
And that one falls for DeMarcus Cousins. And at this point, everyone knows just how deadly this Warriors offense can be. So many weapons and all the stars that can just take over a game, Doors. It really is a matter of pick your poison.
Well, to me, Kev, it's arguably one of the best offenses the NBA has ever seen. Statistically, they have put up numbers on par with any other great team in history. The threes are the sizzle. but to measure this team strictly in that category would be a disservice.
13 feet away. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Mills. DeRozan's got 5 points so far. It's Durant on the wing. He's covered by Gay. Durant, that's good.
Well, Kev, we know that Kevin Durant can score at all three levels. Right there doing work in the mid-range.
And Mills kicks to Aldridge. Durant with the steal. Here's Curry. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And the Spurs pushing it up now. And here's Mills from the arc. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
You know, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Here's Cousins. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
In the Spurs last season, how about setting the all-time record for consecutive winning seasons with 20? This is a group that's won 50 or more games in every one of those seasons except the strike-shortened one in '99.
Two shots.
And that one falls for DeMarcus Cousins. And Greg, for the Spurs, they're so competitive. It's inevitable. They just win year after year.
Yeah, but that big three of Duncan, Parker, and Ginobili, the all-time winningest trio in the history of our league, had a lot to do with it. And as that era comes to an end, they're doing a terrific job of just picking up new star talent without skipping a beat. And Cousins, with his physical style, always among the league leaders in free throws.
There's a screen. DeRozan dishes to Mills. Curry with the steal. It's deflected.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
DeRozan passes to Mills. Gay with it, guarded now by Durant. 5 on the clock. Gay against Durant. Gay misses.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Well, classic example of crowding the shooter, not letting him get comfortable in the mid-range.
No good from Cousins.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Here's Mills to the left side wing. Aldridge against Green. They grab their own miss. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Well, and this is what Pirtle needs to be able to do. Battle for rebounds. I think he can be a monster on the glass when he's in the right frame of mind.
The Spurs shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
The free throw drops for Pirtle. And the first ever NBA player out of Austria, Jakob Pirtle, the 9th overall pick back in 2016.
And remember, he was the Pac-12 Player of the Year as a sophomore at Utah. This guy's 7'1", pretty good athlete. Still adding strength, though, to bang bodies at the NBA level.
Curry kicks to Green. Up again. And it's Rudy Gay with the rebound.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Well, and guys, that's what he wanted to avoid, a second foul before the end of the opening period.
The Warriors making a switch here. Jerebko's checked in. And here's DeRozan. 5 points in the game. And the pass to Mills. Shot clock at 6. Shot off the screen. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Mills has got 5.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
They set the pick. Green dishes to Durant. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Warriors have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
One shot.
Free throw good, Curry.
And when you watch the Warriors, one thing that just jumps out is their passing. Everyone on this team, they allow the ball to dictate where it goes. Just unselfish to a fault.
And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. And the Warriors with possession here. It's a 5-point game. 5 to shoot. Pass to Jerebko. Over Gay. Jerebko can't get it to go. And the Warriors last year averaging right around 30 assists a game as a team. Greg, just a huge number, and they led the league in that regard by a wide margin.
Yeah, the passing they do is what they purpose as well. And I really feel like they have the highest collective basketball IQ in the game. I mean, they get a lot of free points off backdoor cuts or leak outs, and that's all because of their ball movement and awareness as a group.
No good on that one.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And DeRozan kicks to Gay. Off the screen.
Unbelievable.
You got to love watching Gay just soar through the air. An amazing dunker who just relishes these opportunities.
That was a terrific replay brought to you by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. And Jerebko has it in the corner. Curry on the wing. Covered by Mills. Shoots from the line. Doesn't go that time. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Gay with no one around. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, yeah, I mean, you want to give your offense a chance, and that possession didn't do it.
Not at all, Greg. I mean, no reason for him to be taking these kinds of shots. He has only himself to blame.
Golden State moving the ball around. And Cousins kicks to Iguodala. There's a good screen. The 3. Nice D from Aldridge. San Antonio with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. And DeRozan kicks to Gay. The dish now to DeRozan. Bertle, the pass to DeRozan. Nice D from Cousins.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Curry with the 3. Curry with another miss.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but it's not helping his team. That was an awful quarter.
Gay outside. Passes it to DeRozan. And Durant sends it back.
Kevin Durant uses his length so well. And how about the timing to send that rejection back?
You know, Doris, when it comes to leadership, there are so many different ways to do it, different ways of leading among the players who are some of the more vocal leaders out there? Who do you have circled?
You know, I think leadership sometimes, Kevin, requires that you make your teammates uncomfortable, and that's not always easy to do. So the two guys that come to mind for me are both Chris Paul and LeBron James. One, they're going to hold themselves to an incredibly high standard. And unless you're willing to do that, it's hard to bring everybody with you. So in terms of leadership, the guys I like watching the most right now in the current NBA are both Chris Paul and LeBron James.
Great examples. The first one falls. Some changes for Golden State. David West, he's checked in for Cousins. And it's Bell in for Durant. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Bertans, he's checked in for Aldridge. Bellinelli comes in for Rudy Gay. Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And Murray subbed in for Patty Mills. Jerebko hits them both.
And how about last season Steve Kerr becoming the fastest coach in NBA history to reach the 200-win plateau? This guy has had nothing but success in his first run and already considered one of the elite coaches in the league.
And Doris, for Kerr to get win number 200, the team only needed 238 games played. For those wondering, that is an insane 84% winning percentage.
Wow. Yeah, Kev, you look at all the coaches in any sport, and none of them comes close to that career winning percentage. And for all his success, the guy remains humble and does nothing but give credit to the players. This guy deserves recognition for an incredible record.
The free throw drops for Poeltl.
So how cool is it, Kev, that Jakob Poeltl makes NBA history as the first ever Austrian-born player in the league? Doesn't matter what else he does in his career, he'll always have that distinction. That's cool.
He doesn't get the second one.
And for the last few seasons, we've seen where Andre Iguodala's role on offense has diminished. You know, he still contributes, but tends to defer a bit more there. And one thing you can say, though, defensively, still at an elite level in terms of his versatility.
Curry dishes to West. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Jerebko off target with his three. Spurs leading by 6. Murray kicks to Ginobili. Back to Murray. They set the pick. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And the Spurs lead by 8. Perhaps, Greg, the biggest asset Iguodala brings to a team is his ability to defend.
I mean, he just has great timing for when to go for the steal. I mean, he can still move his feet well and can guard anybody, but the versatility to guard point guards to power forwards is something that makes him special. And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Murray kicks to Ginobili. Off the pick. Tries again. And it's sent back by West. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Outside Curry. The feed to Jerebko. Now here's Iguodala. Defense right on him. San Antonio leading by 8. 51 seconds left here in the first quarter. Bertans passes to Murray. There's the screen. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For San Antonio, they have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight. 2 shots. No good on that one.
And the missed free throws starting to be an issue.
Good on the second free throw. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Curry dishes to Iguodala. Feeds to Jerebko. And that one goes long.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And Bellinelli kicks to Ginobili. Bellinelli passes to Ginobili. Curry with the steal. He dishes it to Jerebko. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Jerebko's got 5 now.
Well, such extraordinary court vision from Steph Curry. There are not many players in the league who have been able to pick that one out.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. The one goal they had coming into this game was to not let Curry beat them. And so far, their defense on Steph has been tremendous. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range. He told us about his comfort stretching the floor.
I mean, we're 5-6 feet outside that three-point line. If I have a dribble, if I catch and shoot, if I have a good look, I think Coach will allow me to take that shot. And it's tough to guard, especially when you see a couple go in. That basket gets a lot bigger.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let her rip.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
And through that first period, for me, their work on the glass has been the difference.
Well, they are pounding away on the backboards. Every time that ball goes up, they are ready to go after it.
The sharpshooters, Curry and Thompson, are at the 1 and the 2. Bell is out there with Iguodala. And it's West in at the 5 spot. That's the Warriors 5. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Spurs' Greg Popovich talked about developing players. He said, our method is usually tough love. I don't think coddling works, and beating them to death mentally doesn't work either. You give them a clear picture of what's demanded, show care, understand what makes them tick. If that doesn't get through, you get rid of them. Kevin?
And the military background of Popovich plays a part in this way of thinking, David. It's why the Spurs have been so successful for so many years.
And that was a real quick comeback there. Both sides showing some range.
Well, both teams are pulling the trigger right now, showing great confidence from behind that arc.
Here's Thompson. A rebound by the Spurs. Gasol's got his 4th rebound in this one.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Now Murray. They set the pick. Back to Ginobili from outside the arc. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Curry with it. He has 7. Iguodala outside. Stolen. Here's Bellinelli. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. And it's an 11-point Spurs lead.
Yeah, and Bellinelli, very creative, has that ability to get into the heart of the defense.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Doris, so often we talk about high basketball IQ. Is that something you can learn, or do you have to be born with something like that?
I think it's probably a little bit of both, but if you look at someone like LeBron James, whose basketball IQ may be the highest we've ever seen, I think he's a guy whose basketball knowledge is always expanding. And I think if you love the game, you're constantly taking in information. So probably a little bit of both.
So you've always got to be curious, right? Even if you're at the top of the game like LeBron or yourself.
Right. LeBron is he's constantly taking in sources of information, upping his ante in terms of film watching and preparation. Really special to be able to watch that guy work.
I know that's how you prepare as a broadcaster now. I'd like to tag along sometime and watch you prepare for a game. That'd be a lot of fun.
It'd be a blast.
Draymond Green is checked in for Bell. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Dishes to Iguodala. Pass to Thompson. Some nice passing by Golden State. Curry outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. 10 points for Steph Curry.
You know, building up confidence as the game goes on. Hit one from behind the arc in the opening period. 2 here in the second.
Murray with it. Curry meets him. Good looking screen by Gasol. Here's Bertans for 3. Goes back up. Gasol's shot is good. Gasol's got 5 points in the quarter.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Kicks to West. Outside, Green. Ginobili against Thompson. Shot clock at 6. The 19-foot shot. That's short off the rim.
Well, it's not the defense that caused that miss. That one's all on him.
Murray dishes to Ginobili. Good-looking screen by Gasol. They set the pick. Ginobili the pass to Murray. Hits it from three-point range. Murray's got 6.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Iguodala kicks to Curry. He feeds it to Thompson. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Ginobili outside. He kicks it to Murray. The pass to Bertans. So the wing on the left. Gasol is screen on West. Good looking screen by Gasol. Outside, Ginobili. No good that time. And Golden State will come the other way. Thompson with it. Picked up by Ginobili. Iguodala outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Ouch, that's a waste of possession. Got to shake it off and forget it happened, guys.
DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Golden State. Durant comes in for Andre Iguodala. Then for the Spurs, LaMarcus Aldridge comes in for Davis Bertans. And DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Manu Ginobili. Aldridge a screen. DeRozan dishes to Gasol. They set the pick. Second chance shot. In deep. Aldridge drops it in. Aldridge has got his first points in this one.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
Well, you better be more physical on the glass because they wanted that rebound more than them, plain and simple. You know, so much of rebounding is about effort, and no lack of that right there. He had to box out and establish great position.
Murray kicks to Aldridge. Bellinelli passes to Gasol. Aldridge a screen. Wing shot on the way. Gasol with another miss. Warriors trail by 15. Green dishes to Curry. To the inside. And Cousins throws it down hard.
And just the rugged nature of Cousins getting into the body there offensively.
Gasol, a screen on Durant. Here's DeRozan, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
I'll tell you, a little bit of an old-school offensive approach for DeMar DeRozan. He doesn't focus on that three-point shot, guys. He wants to attack the paint and work himself to the free throw line. It's been effective.
Shooting two, gentlemen.
A free throw drop for DeRozan. And with the long-range shot becoming such a staple, Doris, do you think DeRozan's game suffers for his aversion to threes?
I don't at all, Kevin, because he's perfected his style of play. He's the master of the mid-range. This guy draws a ton of fouls, and because you've got to send an extra defender, his teammates get space to operate.
Both free throws good from DeRozan.
So twice, right, Kevin? DeMar DeRozan's been a member of the United States national team, the 2014 World Cup, Rio Olympics, both golds. Pretty good start for him.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Doris, you went from the basketball court right to the broadcasting booth. Having seen the game now from an analyst perspective, why don't you go back and tell Doris the player?
Yeah, I'd probably tell myself to throw myself completely into the vibe of the team, to never, even if I were struggling as a basketball player, to turn inward. I would always say turn outward to your teammates and invest in what's going on as with the group, and then that seems to make everything fall into place.
And mentally, too, I think you've got to prepare and focus like you would as a player when you are broadcasting.
No question about it.
Here's Curry. He's got 10. Pass to Thompson. Green, the screen. And Thompson kicks to Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's 13 points for Steph Curry.
I'll tell you, what a start in the first quarter, and now he's taking it to a new level here in the second.
DeRozan. Warriors with the rebound.
Boy, that's just the kind of tight defense you need to play on him. Any kind of room at all, and he'll bury it.
And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to 9 in the bucket from Thompson. Now, here's DeRozan. He's got 7. The dish to Aldridge. Can't hit that one. Great tee that time from Green. On the wing, Thompson. Another three for Golden State.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Mills passes to Gay. The feed to DeRozan. Gasol setting the pick for DeRozan. Over Thompson. Gasol. And Gasol able to finish. Gasol's got 9.
Well, this is the classic hot hand, right? If he can keep it up, their lead will be safe.
Green inside the three-point line, and it's Rudy Gay with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 8. Passes to Mills. Outside DeRozan. Feeds it to Gay. Aldridge with a screen on Green. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The Spurs making a switch here. Pirtle's checked in. Now here's Curry, covered by Mills. Curry dishes to Thompson. Cousins with a screen on DeRozan. Over in the corner, Green. That doesn't go either for Green. San Antonio's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Aldridge a screen. And DeRozan. Here we go. Fouled in the act of shooting. A three-point play chance coming up.
I think I can make the case that DeMar DeRozan finishes through contact like a big man. This guy is tremendous at end-one opportunities.
For San Antonio, they have gone 6 of 9 at the line. Urebko's checked in for Golden State.
They have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Warriors trail by 11. Here's Curry, 13 points in the game. Thompson right side. He dishes it to Cousins. Over Poeltl. That's tipped.
Active defense from Jakob Poeltl. That's the key. When he stays active and alert, blocks are going to be there for him.
Back to Mills. Oh, the lob to DeRozan. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Just terrific communication between teammates. DeRozan times his leap to perfection, and the pass was perfect.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Well, I think they've got to ramp up the pressure. There's no excuse for letting them score at will in the paint. Make them feel you.
Warriors trail by 13. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Screen by Cousins. Back to Curry. Pass to Jerebko. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one. Mills passes to Aldridge. Outside DeRozan. Over Thompson. And again, it's DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan's got 14 points.
I think the fans always hope for the spectacular with DeMar DeRozan, but those mid-range are just money.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
Well, he's a guy that can adapt and adjust to any defense he's up against. It's really something to watch.
Aldridge sets up the pick now for DeRozan. Aldridge a screen. Here's Mills. Score the basket, his 3rd after 5 shots.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Curry kicks to Durant. Screen by Cousins. And Jerebko has it in the corner. Another 3 for Golden State.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
DeRozan on the wing. He's got 14. Yep, that one goes in there.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Curry kicks to Jerebko to the middle. Here's Thompson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Thompson's got 8 here in the quarter.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Durant against Gay. Aldridge sets up the pick now for DeRozan. Over Jerebko. DeRozan's shot is off. Warriors trail by 9. And here is Durant. Over in the corner, Cousins. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. He's got 9.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And Mills kicks to Poeltl. Dishes it to Aldridge. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. It's Thompson off the drive. Shoots over DeRozan. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And now just a 4-point San Antonio lead. Now Mills. He's got 7. Kicks to Gay. DeRozan with it. And nothing is falling for him right now. And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for the San Antonio Spurs. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. With Draymond Green, Draymond rebounding a bit of a struggle. How do you improve that?
Hit your man, get 5 guys to the boards. Guards get in there and clean up those boards that's loose, but our big guys got to hold our mans off, and we've been doing that this half.
We'll see if all 5 can get you more boards in that second half, Dre. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. This is the halftime show on 2K Sports. It's San Antonio out on top at halftime. They are leading by 4. Kenny?
Well, their success was largely about second chance points. They crashed the offensive boards heavy in the first half. I love how they fight for every 50-50 ball like it's the last ball on earth.
Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
Well, they had a strong perimeter game. See, Ernie, when this team executes from long range, those weapons spread out of defense. Coming out of the second half, if those shooters are hot, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And we're just about ready for the start of the third quarter. Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll see you.
As we return to Oracle Arena, we get a glimpse of the commuters on BART, the public transportation system here in the Bay Area. Bay Area Rapid Transit. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
Yeah, great job from him in that first half of drawing fouls and getting to the line.
Well, he certainly put the defense in a tough spot in that half. Forces the issue, draws the contact time and time again.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Spurs leading by 4. Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Aldridge is at the 4 with Gasol at the 5. DeRozan out there with Mills, and it's Gay in at the small forward position. DeRozan dishes to Gasol. 5 to shoot. Aldridge, the pass to Gasol. And it's off from three-point range. Warriors shooting poorly, just 35% so far.
And Pau Gasol, one of the most skilled 7-footers this league has ever seen. Whether it's the low post, high post, flaring off picks, you want the ball in his hands.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Guys, Kevin Durant is a unique player. LeBron James said he's a 7-footer with 6-foot ball handling skills, a jump shot, and athleticism. It's never been done in our league. Never had a guy that's 7 foot and can do all that, so it sets him apart. Kevin, I'm 6 feet tall, and I can broadcast.
You can, and you can write, and by the way, you're in the Hall of Fame. D.A., thank you. Screen by Cousins. Curry kicks to Green. Here's Cousins, and Cousins throws it down.
Now, this is why guys love playing with Draymond Green. If you're open, he'll find you, and his feel for the game is amazing.
And Pau Gasol, a very good perimeter shooter, starting to stretch his range out beyond that three-point arc.
Yeah, his face-up game is becoming more and more prominent. Working from that elbow, he's become more of a triple threat. He can shoot it, drive it, and pass at a high level. And when you watch Rudy Gay out there on the court, you see just why he's always been a solid scorer.
in our league. I mean, any situation, any type of offense, he can find a way to get points, and really one of the more underrated players we have in our league.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Blue shots.
That's good from Rudy Gay. And with Rudy Gay, scoring, Greg, has never been a problem for him, has pretty much had the same level of production his entire career.
Yeah, and if you say that about some players, it's considered an insult, but it's a good thing for Gay. Usually we'll shoot in the mid-40s for this field goal percentage and solid at that small forward position. Also a great ISO game.
Rudy Gay hits them both.
And when Gay is locked in, he's special. An efficient scorer who can effortlessly take over games.
And Thompson kicks to Cousins. Some nice passing by Golden State. Durant, that's good.
Marvelous start to the second half, 3 for 3.
San Antonio leading. Mills dishes to DeRozan. He feeds it to Gay. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Gay. Up off the screen. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Gay's got 4 this quarter.
And really the strength of Gay is impressive. Easily bouncing off the defense while still finishing the shot.
Cousins against Gasol. No good from Cousins.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Gasol, a screen on Thompson. And DeRozan kicks to Mills. And there's the pass to Gasol. Right through the D for the layup. Gasol's got 14 points.
And the long arms that Gasol has is what allows him to drop dunks on defenders with a powerful force close to the rim.
Outside Curry. Screen by Cousins. Thompson outside. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. He's got 13.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Mills with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. And Mills kicks to Gay. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And Rudy Gay suffered the injury last season, but was still a wanted man when free agency rolled around, Greg, and San Antonio got him.
Yeah, I mean, the Spurs made a big offer for him, and Gay felt it was the right fit. Interesting to see how his role develops in San Antonio this year. Still, there's a feeling that he's got a lot left in the tank.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Blue shots.
First free throw is good. And the Warriors with some changes. Bell comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Iguodala in for Kevin Durant. The Spurs also changing it up. Bellinelli, he's checked in for Aldridge. Ginobili comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Murray subbed in for Patty Mills. Gay hits them both. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Outside Curry. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. The three-pointer, no good. It's Gay with the drive.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
He's hit his free throws at a pretty good clip this year, 77%.
Two shots.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
Curry kicks to Green. At the top of the key, Thompson. Now here's Curry. 13 points in the game. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Klay Thompson.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Here's Murray. He has 6. He kicks to Ginobili. Second shot opportunity. No good from Gay.
Well, obviously, it's been an off night for him offensively, but give his teammates credit. They've bailed him out. He's still got time to turn it around.
Thompson against Ginobili. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Manu Ginobili on the wing. Back to Gay. Over Bell. And it's Gay again missing. Warriors trail by 3. And stolen by Murray. Shoots over Curry. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Gay with the block.
And got to respect those long arms of Gay. I mean, superb at swatting shots away with those big hands.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Davis Bertans checks in for Rudy Gay.
One shot.
Free throw good, Murray.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
Curry passes to Iguodala. There's the dish to Thompson. Picked his pocket. In transition, here come the Spurs. Ginobili leading the charge.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And as a team, they're hovering around the high 80s from the free throw line. They've gotten better as the game has gone along, which is exactly what you want to see.
Both free throws good from Ginobili.
Boy, just never a good idea to give this guy too many chances at the line. He's going to cash in.
They set the pick. Here's Curry. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a 3-point play opportunity.
You know what never ceases to amaze me, Kevin, is Steph Curry's ability to contort his body, draw the contact, get the call, and still find a way to make the shot.
David West, he's checked in for Green. That's good from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, and Steph Curry, maybe not putting up the numbers he did from that impressive MVP campaign, but he is still one of the most feared players in the league on offense. And when he wants to, he can take over a game, and there's just nothing you can do about it.
Ginobili with the steal.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And with Curry and his ability to put a team away in one quarter, Greg, it's absolutely incredible.
I mean, Curry just has that ability to end a game's competitiveness in a short span. What is amazing is he does so much and will often sit out the fourth quarter because of the lead he's helped to build.
And that one falls for Ginobili. And both free throws good for Ginobili. Warriors trail by 7. Pick by West. Iguodala outside. Golden State moving the ball around. They set the screen. 4 on the shot clock. There's the triple. Rebound by Murray.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Ginobili outside. Gasol with it. West picks him up. Murray kicks to Bertans. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Bertans can't get it to go. The Warriors have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. No coverage that time. Iguodala's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Murray kicks to Bertans. Pass to Gasol. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
His high percentage shot right at the rim, and he's wondering what happened.
Here's Iguodala. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And here is Murray. 9 points in the game so far. Now Ginobili. Over Thompson. Ginobili. That's good. Ginobili's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that mid-range game of Ginobili is so reliable. He is phenomenal at capitalizing from those spots on the floor.
And the 3 ball is good.
Another triple. And that's been the story of this second half.
Boy, they have consistently been draining shots from deep, and that can take the heart out of an opponent.
Now the feed to Bellinelli. In the corner, Murray with it. The Spurs rebound. Outside for Gasol. Pass to Murray. Second shot opportunity. That one, no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Thompson against Ginobili. And Thompson kicks to Bell. Thompson outside. Curry with it. Out guarded by Murray. That evens the score. Iguodala's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Warriors. San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Feeds it to Murray. He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight.
And so far this season, it's been average at best at the line. Only 71% as a shooter.
Two shots.
And that one misses. The Warriors making a switch here. Jerebko's checked in. The Spurs also with the sub. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Pau Gasol. And he's good on the second.
Out in front front now, although he left 1 point on the board right there.
The Warriors trailing. Curry kicks to Yaremko. Back to Curry. To the paint. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Ginobili outside. There's Tennis, the pass to Murray. He dishes it to Ginobili. Over Thompson. Here's Pirtle. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Pirtle's got 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Curry's shot is good.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
The Spurs shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. They set the pick. In the corner, it's Bellinelli. Murray for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Iguodala's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
He's cold from deep. 0 threes in the second half after hitting just 1 in the first.
Here are the Spurs with the ball. Murray dishes to Pirtle. Puts up a 3. Murray, good. He's got 13.
Lined it up and knocked it down. His 2nd triple tonight.
Outside Curry. Pass to Thompson. Over Ginobili. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from Thompson.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Bell against Ginobili. Here's Pirtle. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Pirtle's got 4 points this quarter. Fast break points aside, they've had a tough time offensively.
Yeah, trust is what they're missing, guys. You've got to keep moving the ball and shoot with confidence. Ultimately, things will happen well when you play together.
Curry outside. Bellinelli pulls it in. Spurs leading by 3.
And a good opportunity here to go 2 for 1.
Let's see what they do here, Greg, right? Because you know they want to get a couple of possessions out of the time left.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Well, the hard-charging approach of Klay Thompson paying dividends with the foul call. Hey, they like to see that kind of aggressiveness.
The Warriors have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. First one falls for him.
Well, think about Klay Thompson. He's basketball royalty. His dad, of course, Michael, the #1 overall pick in 1978. He was a great player, an NBA champion, incredible lineage.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Bell. And Durant subbed in for Andre Iguodala. And so Thompson nails both of them. San Antonio's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Outside DeRozan. Lets it go from... He hits the shot at the very last second!
Goodness!
Woo!
The pressure on him in those circumstances was massive.
Oh, man!
How about this guy? All the confidence in the world, showed absolutely no hesitation.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's the Spurs. They lead by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Move it to the next guy, drive and kick, let it come out in the wash, all right?
And Steve Kerr asking his guys to simply run their offense, share the basketball.
Yeah, and don't just settle for tossing it around the horn. Attack the defense. Play inside out when you can.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Lethal shooting pair of Clay and KD out on the perimeter. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Jerebko, and it's Curry in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Rudy Gay's checked in for the Spurs. Thompson with it. Cousins with a screen on DeRozan. He used that pick just right. Curry's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
Well, since the break, his efficiency has gone up a notch, looking really polished now.
Aldridge a screen. Outside DeRozan. No good off the front iron.
Well, I think the defense took that possession off. I'm pretty sure he won't miss next time.
Thompson with the bucket.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
There's a good screen. And Mills kicks to Pirtle. Outside DeRozan. Mills passes to Pirtle. Back to Mills. Shot clock at 6. Dishes it to Pirtle. Here's DeRozan. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Kicks to Curry. Screen by Cousins. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Green, he's checked in for Jerebko. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. Green, the screen. The pass to Curry. From deep. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game.
Not everything fell for him in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
Mills dishes to Gay. Pirtle sets the pick for DeRozan. Aldridge a screen. DeRozan against Thompson. Will it go? And that one hits back iron. Warriors leading by 6. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge. Aldridge has got his 5th rebound in this one. Spurs trail by 6. Outside DeRozan. He feeds it to Mills. Aldridge a screen. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Golden State's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. And Curry has it in the corner. Off target from 3-point range. The Spurs have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Aldridge with it. Now Green defending. Durant against DeRozan. Over Durant. Another miss by DeRozan.
I'll tell you, it'd be a big help if he could snap out of this cold streak. His shooting has been hurting them.
Screen by Cousins. Curry kicks to Cousins. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And Cousins lives at the line, just applies tremendous pressure on the defense.
DeMarcus Cousins. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Cousins. And the Spurs making a change here. Gasol's checked in. Both free throws good from Cousins. Here's Mills. He kicks it to Gay. Aldridge's screen. 6 to shoot. They need this one. That shot is off. Durant with some nice D. On the wing, Thompson. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Boy, they are not locked in defensively here in the second half. The intensity and focus haven't been there.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. You think of Klay Thompson and you think of his great shooting ability. But Doris, he is just as impactful on the other side of the ball.
But to me, Kevin, he is one of the elite two-way players in the game because though he doesn't get a ton of steals or blocks, when it comes to guarding the James Hardens or the Russell Westbrooks, Klay always draws that assignment and does an incredible job. Yeah, I think Coach calls his timeout right now because he's not happy with the distribution of shots. Difficult shots, contested shots, you've got to get a better offensive rhythm.
Sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
All right, thank you, David.
And that's going to be his 5th, guys. One more, and he's done.
First team.
Gay outside. Pocket 6. DeRozan with it. Picked up by Thompson. Shot to stop the run, and he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. That one on Thompson.
As off as he's been this quarter, it's not helping them to trim the deficit.
And he makes the first. So he gets them both. Spurs trail by 12. Gasol is screen on Green. Here's DeRozan, and he uses the glass on the layup. DeRozan's got 20.
Well, if the defense naps in the pick-and-roll offense, DeRozan is too smart and too good and too skilled.
Curry passes to Thompson. Shoots over DeRozan. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Gay with it, guarded now by Durant. Gay dishes to Aldridge. Down low, Gasol. Green with the block.
Draymond Green twice on the pipe, sends it right back to the shooter.
Here's Golden State. They're on a 15-4 run. Curry kicks to Green. Back to Curry. Dish now to Durant. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Here's Mills. Pass to Aldridge. The feed to Gay. Over Thompson. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Trying to find Durant. He's got it now. But they'll get another chance. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Well, putting himself in harm's way, Thompson earns a trip to the foul line. He knows how to put defenders on their heels.
First free throw is good.
I'll tell you, there are a lot of pretty jump shots in the NBA, but for my money right now, Klay Thompson is right at the top. He has perfected and honed his form, and boy, when he gets hot, it's lights out.
And so Thompson nails both of them. And for Klay Doris and his shooting, he has worked to complete his entire set of offensive options. Started as just a shooter, but now he is a threat on many fronts.
Well, he's one of the best shooters to play right now in today's NBA, but the reality is he has greatly improved his ability to finish at the rim and play with his back to the basket. The jumper's always going to be the primary weapon, but now he's balanced that with a number of other options.
Green with the block. Cousins, the pass to Durant. Here's Curry. Good. Curry's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors.
Boy, his output has been impressive today, and it doesn't look like he's done cooking just yet.
Now, here's Mills. Aldridge with a screen on Curry. And Mills kicks to Gay. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Warriors leading by 12. Cousins with it. Picked up by Aldridge. Durant dishes to Curry. The screen from Thompson. Here's Cousins. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Gasol a screen. And Mills kicks to Gay. Five on the clock. Passes to Gasol to stop the run. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to 12 on the bucket from Mills.
Back at you. That's payback for the 3 on the other end.
Well, I just like the shot selection in that instance. He wanted to get him back, and he did just that with the 3.
Outside Durant. Screened by Cousins. Over in the corner, Green. And another 3 for Golden State.
And you can see where they're attacking here in the 4th, strictly from the perimeter.
Well, they've got the green light to pull the trigger from 3, and I'll tell you, they put it to good use here.
Aldridge, good.
I'll tell you, the feed puts him in prime position to convert. The assist was where it needed to be.
Curry kicks to Green. Another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Feeds it to Aldridge. To the inside. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Aldridge. DeRozan's got 22.
Now, make no mistake, Kevin. DeMar DeRozan will battle you in the post, and he'll get some easy opportunities.
Outside Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. No good on the 3.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Well, what a terrific game for DeMar DeRozan. He has been more than a handful for this defense.
Warriors leading by 12. Outside Curry. He dishes it to Green. Cousins with a screen for Green. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Warriors lead by 14.
Well, you're uncertain of what Draymond Green is going to do in the pick and roll. This guy has so much craft and guile in his game.
And DeRozan throws it down.
This guy's pulling his weight tonight. The guys around him need to pick up the slack and start following his lead.
Curry passes to Thompson. And DeRozan sends it back.
Well, DeMar DeRozan, really strong effort on the defensive end, pays off by sending that opportunity back.
They set the pick. Mills dishes to Gay. Pass to DeRozan. Over Thompson. And he overshot that one, missing. Guys, they've really built a nice lead here.
And doesn't show any sign of slowing down.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Shoots over DeRozan. Thompson misses.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
Well, certainly a disappointing result, but they'll live with the shot. They'll take that every time.
Mills passes to Gay. Dishes to DeRozan. From 13. It's rebounded by Golden State. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Warriors.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Steph Curry.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Well, doing what he does best. DeMar DeRozan hits the afterburner on the drive, catches the defense flat-footed.
One shot.
That's good from DeRozan. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. Here is Cook. They get a hand on it.
And with the time remaining, I'm just not seeing it.
No, nor am I, Greg. There's no question. They're too far behind. Not their best effort, for sure.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play